guys, and welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. My name is Crystal, and before we get started, if you guys enjoy these videos, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. For more videos like this, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Also remember, you can share this video by clicking the share button. Share it with someone to get some new dinner ideas. And let's get started with this week's What's for Dinner. On this day, we had pozole that my mother-in-law made. Pozole is a traditional Mexican soup. It's very delicious. I'm hoping when we have the chance to film her and actually get the recipe, I think it'll be really fun for you guys to see that. As well as I made some chocolate chip cookies that I picked up at Costco. These were ones that are already made. They're very good and delicious. If you guys are interested, we actually vlogged on our Familia Adventure channel. That channel will be linked down below if you guys are interested in watching that video, as well as thank you to everyone who already did. It means so much to us for your love and support. And that was dinner for that day. So on this day, we had leftover pozole. It's been warming up a couple of times, and after you warm it up, of course the chicken is falling off the bone, but it is so good and tastes better. Of course, on the next day, we are big on leftovers. We usually have them for lunch, or we'll have them for dinner if there's enough. Or I also find new ways to eat our leftovers. Here my husband is adding some chile, also some radish and cabbage, which is traditionally when you add it. He also adds oregano and onions and a squeeze of lime.
Su cebollita moradita para que le dé sabor, así como a mí me gusta. Su orégano, pero que sea del bueno, por favor, porque si no, pues te puede pasar cosas que puedas ilusionar o algo, pero que sea orégano del bueno. Y se muele así. Y un poco de limón, aunque todavía no lo pruebes, ¿eh? Nomás para que agarre un poquito de sabor. Y listo. ¿Dónde están las cucharas? Pues quién sabe, con el dedo a lo mejor, si no hay. Y le das una revuelta. Le pegas una, lo revuelves. Y ahí está. Tu pozolazo.
Yummy, yummy.
De colita de res con alitas. Y le pegas un. Está bueno, pero como que le hace falta algo, no sé qué.
¿Más agua?
Está bien caliente, eso sí lo puedo asegurar. Un poquito de salsa más. Ya con eso. Y más limoncito.
Delicious. That is what's for dinner today. Pozole. We are definitely eating all of our leftovers, and we are loving it.
Yes.
More than usual leftovers.
Pozole de res. Cola de res, oxtail, and wings.
Chicken wings.
Great pozole.
Your favorite?
One of my favorite dishes.
This is one of the first dishes that your mom made when we were dating, and I came over to eat dinner. You invited me over for dinner. Your mom did.
Eat me for dinner?
No,
what?
Your mom, cochino. Okay, eat you.
Yeah, it's great now.
Perfect.
Great.
Hi guys, so for today's dinner we're going to start by making a salsa. I have 1 tomato here and I have some water. I'm just going to add enough water to cover it, and then I'm out of chile serranos, but that's okay because I have chile de árbol, and this is what chile de árbol looks like. And then I'm going to add that to there. I'm adding 1 tomato because I only have 1 tomato left. I need to go get more tomatoes, chiles, onions, and potatoes. Those are my staple items. I was saying that in a live that I did last week, but yes, I'm gonna add 6 chiles serranos, and I'm gonna let that come to a boil. Wrong one. And then today we're gonna be making some tacos, so that's why I'm making an easy salsa to go with them. I have some chorizo meat that's specially for tacos. We got this on sale, and this was in our fridge already, but we had this in our deep freezer. This is just chorizo that is seasoned. I believe this is pork or beef. We'll find out right now. So I'm gonna cook this up, and then I'm gonna make that salsa. So this is what it looks like. This isn't your traditional chorizo that you would use to make chorizo with eggs, but you probably can. This is what you use for tacos, and it says there when you buy it, George, chorizo para tacos.
No,
it just says chorizo.
Yeah, it just says chorizo.
Yeah, but it's much different. It's much drier. The other one is a little bit different, but this one specifically for tacos. We tried it in another What's for Dinner, and it was really good. So we've been buying it ever since then. And I believe this is pork, right? Yes. Woo! There is beef one, but pork is easier to find. So yeah, this is gonna release its own fat, but in this pan I cooked up about a pound of bacon that we had for breakfast, and I just put the bacon grease to the side. I usually toss it out, but I saved it this time because fats like oils and what else, lard is not that easy to come by, and why throw it away when I have it? So I'm saving my bacon fat in another little container, and when we refry beans we'll just use that bacon fat. So I'm gonna let this cook for a little bit, get it nice and cooked. I'm letting my salsa, my tomatoes and my chiles boil, because I'm gonna blend it in my blender, and I'm gonna add garlic and salt, and I'll show you what that looks like. I think we're just having tacos for dinner today. If some of my girls don't want some of this and they prefer quesadilla, we'll do that too. And then for a side, I was thinking of a rice, but I think we're gonna keep it light because we had a good breakfast earlier. More like a brunch, honestly. And we're gonna keep it a little bit lighter. I think we're just gonna do like a side of cucumbers or something. We'll see. You never know with me. So yeah, this is gonna be our what's for dinner for today. Tacos, and it's actually Tuesday, but any day is taco day, right, babe?
That's right.
So I'm just cooking the chorizo up. You can see it renders some fat in there. But I've seen they make the chicken one, the pork one, and the beef one for tacos. This one is just pork. I could tell it's pork. And it has tons of spices and flavors in it. It smells amazing. And that dancing tomato, that once it comes to a boil, I'm gonna put it in my blender, add some garlic, some salt, some water. Easy salsa for tacos. Okay, so my meat is fully cooked. The chorizo, we just tried it, make sure it was good. Salsa's almost ready. I'm gonna turn on my comal or my griddle on low just to get it nice and warmed up. This is almost ready to my liking. I'm gonna boil that and show you how I make a quick and easy salsa. Salsa's so easy. You always gotta have the tomato, the chile, and the garlic, the salt, and the water. Or as long as you have a chile, garlic, and salt and water, you're good. You don't even need a tomato if you're that brave. I'm just gonna chop some cucumber on the side. Totally random, but we love cucumbers. This is the one that I have. I picked this up at Costco. It's not cheap at all, but hey, I get it while I'm there. Normally you could find cucumbers too for $1. But lately I just been buying them there. It's just easier to get them at Costco while they're there. If they have the small cocktail ones, we like those too. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut one up. If I need to cut more, we'll have it. Some of my girls, my youngest one likes it with ranch, and then my oldest likes it with lemon and tahini. I like it either. So I'm gonna cut up another pepino, another cucumber, because come on, that's like not enough. And then sometimes I peel them and sometimes I don't. Today's one of the days that I don't, which is fine. I think my youngest is the one that doesn't care for them with the skin on, but she'll eat around it. And she's the one that likes it with ranch. I like it with hummus, with lemon on its own, with chile and limon, which sounds like I'm gonna do right now. And then let me know down in the comments, do you guys, once you cut the ends off the pepino, do you guys like rub it to like take away the bitter taste? Does everybody do that? I know I'm not the only one, right? So I'm gonna add the garlic. I have about 6 cloves here. I usually would add about 3 of them or 4, but since I want to use up those garlic cloves that I have, I'm putting 6. And I'm gonna add the chiles. Okay, so I have the chiles and the garlic, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of water. That probably was less than 1/4 of a cup. Very little bit of water. If I need to add more, I will. And then I'm gonna add some salt. Add as much as you like, but you do need a good amount. I will taste it as I blend it. So if you ever want to kick somebody out of your house, social distancing, make salsa, right?
That's right. Easy, quick, kick out people to your house.
Or just start putting some to roast. Okay. Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah. So now I'm going to add the tomato. And the tomato has a lot of water content in it.
I'm thinking about old times. I've waited so long for this to be
Okay. Oh gosh. Woo! Okay, I think it's good, but my husband said more water, so we're adding more water. What about salt? The salt was good, no? Okay. So this is a jar that I have to put salsas in. When I make salsa, I like to fill it up, but right now I don't have enough tomatoes to make it, so it's fine. Make a nice salsa. Okay, so these are the tacos. This is my husband's plate. He's having it with just some guacamole that I made just really quick with lemon and salt. And then we have the leftover radishes and the onions, perfect to use up. And this will be his tacos. On the side, I'm gonna cut up, well, I already have the cucumbers. I'm gonna put lemon and salt, right? So this is what's for dinner for today.
Salsa?
Salsa. Oh, salsa, my bad. Yeah, right. Thank you, babe. I put some salsa. Salsa? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the thumbnail again. Thank you, babe. Yeah, so now, there you go. There's a taco. We got salsa. Don't even know what day it is. It's Taco Tuesday.
Muy buenos tacos de chorizo. Bien recomendados.
Good job. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, tipo Tijuana.
And cucumber.
Y el pepino, muy rico.
Yummy.
Bye.
Okay, and this is my tacos. Very similar to my husband's with the pepinos and the tajin lemon on top. On this day for dinner, my mother-in-law made crepas, and I have showed in another What's for Dinner how she makes that. I will link that video down in the description as well as in the iCard. But pretty much these are corn tortillas layered, and she makes a ground beef with a cream cheese and tomato, garlic, and bell pepper sauce. It's actually really good, and it's one of my girls' favorite dinners. So this is what we had for dinner on this day. For today, we are making some polka kielbasa with pineapple, some veggies, and some steamed rice. Very easy meal that my family likes. I have showed this before how to make it in a What's for Dinner, but I decided to show it again. So pretty much what you're going to be needing is polka kielbasa. I am doubling the recipe, so I need 2 of these, 2 cans of pineapple chunk. You can use the slices or the chunks. I get the one in juice, and then I usually pair this with some steamed veggies and steamed rice, but if I don't have some veggies, I will pair it with a salad. And if you guys don't have rice or don't want to eat rice, you can also pair this with just some cauliflower rice or skip the rice in total. Very easy and budget friendly meal. Polka kielbasa can go with so many dishes. You can make this in spaghetti, with pasta. If you don't like pineapple or don't have pineapple, you can add onions and peppers. So many different meal dinner ideas you can make with this. If you don't have the polka kielbasa, you can use also the smoked sausage. I have used that before. And it's just very easy and inexpensive, and it defrosts pretty quick if you have it in your freezer. So I'm going to chop this up, and I'm going to show you guys what we do next. Don't worry about it. Just be careful with your fingers and use your knife, okay? You guys are going to eat it anyway. It doesn't have to be perfect.
I just want to shush it.
You just want to, do you want me to cut it then better?
No, I'm cutting. I'm making it dense so I can cut it. What the heck? I can do it. I can do it. Let me go.
Okay. Okay, good job, Esme.
At least it's still shine.
But see, you're not going to learn how to cut and cook if you're not in the kitchen. Sorry. Not all the time things are going to come out good or taste good or even pretty or perfect. The important part, oh, you got a thick one. It's important to just keep going and try your best. That's always the best, because if you don't at least try, then you're not going to find out how good it tastes. Or sometimes you make something, you're like, you know what, I tried it and I found a way to make it taste better.
Let your mom. Guys, don't touch the knife.
Don't touch the knife? Okay.
No, right here.
Yeah, that's a sharp one. Well, these are butter knives. You guys aren't using like the sharp one.
Sharp over there. Sharp. No, over there. Those are the sharp. These are not sharp. These are not sharp.
No, okay.
They're sharp enough to cut. Yeah, they're a little sharp, right? My mom, they're a little sharp. But this,
okay, I'm gonna cut the other one. You guys finish cutting up that one, okay?
I want to keep cutting it.
Okay, and then we're gonna cook them up. So I have this on a medium heat. I I like to cook this if I have time, nice and slow. It's okay.
That's all mine.
Nice and slow. The longer I cook it, I feel like it tastes way better. But if I only have 20 minutes on hand, that's all I do, 20 minutes. Freya, how are you cutting?
Good. Not gonna do this now. How are you doing, Sarah?
Okay.
You need
Good
help?
job.
No, that's it. Sarah's gonna get tired.
Okay, she can cut it how she wants. Okay, you go ahead and dump them and watch out with your hand.
I'll watch it complete.
Good job, Estrella. Okay, put that in the sink. And then lávate las manos, please. Okay, and pretty much I just tossed this a little bit. I'm gonna pop a lid on this and let it cook for like 5-10 minutes just to get little light brown. I don't want this to burn, but hey, it has happened. No one's perfect. Oh my god, that's freaking cute. And I'm gonna let this cook for about 5 to 10 minutes with the lid on, and then I'm gonna add my pineapple and show you guys what we do next. So I just washed my rice and put the water in there, and I love having a rice cooker. I'm gonna set the time, and we should have steamed rice in a bit. Okay, so I let them just, you know, get a little bit of a color, 5-10 minutes, as much as you want. Now we're going to be adding the pineapple chunks, and I drain off the juice. I will be using the juice. Can you go ahead and add that in, Mama? Okay. You could just put it in, Mama. I will be, thank you, Estrella. That's okay.
Next one. And then another one.
And we're going to add in 2 of them since we're using 2 Polka kielbasas. There you go. Good job, Estrella.
Now what's that?
The juice, that's for later. Yeah, you want to give it a stir for me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I drain off as much of the juice as I could, and I'm going to save that for the side. I will add that the last time of the cooking. Now we're going to give this a quick stir, and then I'm going to pop the lid on this.
Okay, let me do it.
I'm going to let this...
Let me do it.
Oh, okay, go ahead. I'm going to let this just get some color to it and caramelize. It's okay. Déjala así, mami.
It's not hot for me.
No. I'm going to let this just cook up on its own. I pop a lid on it. I got the steamed rice cooking.
Mama.
Let this caramelize. Yeah, just keep mixing, Mama.
Sorry.
It's okay. So I'm just going to give this a quick mix. I'm going to let this cook for about 20 minutes. If you don't have 20, 30 minutes.
No, that takes a long time to go.
It has to cook that long. It tastes good like that. But you can leave it for like 5-10 minutes or whatever your preference is. I feel like the longer it cooks, the better it tastes.
4 minutes.
I do 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
So the pineapple will change in color. It'll get nice and golden, and it'll start to caramelize, and I will show you what that looks like in a bit. Okay, so I let it cook for about 20 minutes. I can let it cook longer, but my kids are not going to wait, and they want to eat already. So at this time, you can see the pineapple is like nice and golden. I'm going to quickly add the pineapple juice to it. But if you want to do it? Yeah. If you want to cook it longer, you can. It's just this is at a good time where you see that pineapple change colors. It's nice and golden. So we're going to add the juice, okay? Okay, now that I added all the pineapple juice in, I'm just going to let this cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. Pretty much until the juice thickens up and becomes... pretty much melts in the sausage and everything. Okay, so I have my steamer here. The water's boiling, and I'm just going to pair this with an easy side dish, just some frozen veggies. Has different ones so the kids can pick which ones they want. I love having frozen vegetable on hand. Something they don't have to worry about. It going bad. It's just there in your freezer, easy and ready to go. Okay. I'm gonna let that steam up for 10 minutes. Okay, so my husband, I already served his plate. He's having it with steamed rice, and so is my girls. This is my plate. I have the Polka kielbasa, the golden pineapple. I have the steamed veggies on the side. They are nice and sweet, so I'm actually not gonna add any seasonings, but I did make some rice cauliflower rice. And I love these bags. I just stick them in the microwave and they're really easy to cook. And then I just steam my veggies on the side. They're nice and sweet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to season my cauliflower rice. I normally don't do it, but I will today. And I'm just going to probably add a little bit of everything bagel seasoning. If not, then I'll just have it like that, because this is really good on its own and will just combine with everything. And this is my plate. Instead of having steamed rice, I'm making the switch and I'm having some cauliflower rice. And I love these bags because I could just stick them in the microwave and they steam on their own, and then I just serve myself. So yeah, this is my what's for dinner for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. For more videos like this, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next one.
You look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours.